Holy shit, that actually worked. I'm happy about that now. Oh, the frames on this map are not great, I forgot about that. I need something that's going to be able to get me headshots. Grid skipper, that should do it. Oh, it's so choppy. A friend of mine was telling me that one of the updates, or one of the season updates that came out a while ago, I think it was, they did something with the Tangled Shore, and now a lot of the times you hit and your frames just go to absolute shit as soon as you land. It's not ideal. Put a healing rift right next to an explosive barrel. Fucking genius. James, how are you? Keep well, dude. Hey, I got that little robot thing working as well today. If you type in !fight, it should do something on screen. There you go. You also have !hi, !nom, !dance I think is another one too. There's a couple of them there. And !hype. Okay, so I don't have dance set apparently, but hype should be there. !hype would make him dance as well. There he goes. See, at least when I'm being boring as shit, you have something to play with. Yeah, I can make him do a lot more stuff. If I ban somebody in chat, he'll actually drop a hammer, like a ban hammer as well, without even a command. He automatically thanks people for raiding and following and subscribing as well. So on top of the alert, I might get rid of the alert box. I'm not too sure about that because that little guy there does the same thing. He doesn't frighten the shit out of me every time he makes a noise. Finishers. You can get different ones as well. What I'm thinking of doing is when I'm getting paid, there's one and he looks like one of the guys from PUBG, PlayerUnknown Battleground. So I'm thinking of getting him because he comes with his own gun and different animations. On the way. Should be 5. No. I should be 5. I got multiple finishers there. I don't know why it only gave me one. Ah. I don't even think if it's worth killing this guy again. As far as spiders, bounties, but I think I've finished all those. Yeah, he gives you nothing. So apparently those guys aren't worth killing if you've already got the contract finished on them. Needed those guys. Two more. Oh, nice one. You didn't even have to do any exams, did you? Not even a junior cert, I just thought of that now, you lucky bastard. Not that the junior cert counts for anything anyway, but at the same time, you jammy bastard. So, you got any sort of clubs lined up? Just something to do over summer, or are you just going to help out around the house? Fucking COVID. Can't even have one summer with it. What the fuck? Oh, you're working in oh you're gonna be, for lack of a better word, apprenticing in your dad's place. So I'll keep you going for the summer. Get a few bob out of it, will you? It'll look good on your CV as well when you do get one sorted. You know, the fact that you were, how old are you now, 15, 16? And you're already looking for work, or you're already got work. That'll really stand for you. fucking great. Come on, how am I missing one more finisher? I've got about 30 of them now. Nah, be grand. I'm sure all the summer events call off anyway. You need something to do. And it probably beats the shit out of housework as well. I know I'd rather be working, trying to get a few euro instead of staying at home. Fucking cleaning the same shit over and over again. That wouldn't be a bad old thing now. I think army is part-time work, right? So I think you're going to need a full-time job as well when you're not being pulled away for weekends training and shit like that. Still though, if it's something you want to do, fucking go for it. You'd have no I wouldn't think you'd have any problem doing that. Better go over this bollocks.
Let's see what we've got.
What am I missing here? Oh, alright, that's what I'm missing. I need to shift those emblems. You don't need any Irish for it, no? Remember when I was finishing up my leaving cert, I wanted to be a guard, but you needed a fucking ton of Irish, and I was terrible at it. So that alone kind of killed that for me. You don't need Irish for the guards anymore, but I'm just wondering if it's the same for the military. That's grand then. I don't know how good you are at Irish, but the fact that it's not required is always a good sign. Keep that. That's utter shite. Back over here. I think I've hit that stage of Destiny where you really need to start fucking doing the heavy shit. Yeah, what's up with your dad recently? He's full of his jokes all of a sudden. It's great to see. Sure, no fear of you then if that's the case, if that's the only requirement. Keep your KD above 2 and get at least 2 victories in Warzone. May as well go down here. Wait, hang on. I've got the fucking things I need. May as well just do them. Is he looking forward to next week? He is. I suppose silly question. Why wouldn't he be looking forward to? He gets rid of V for a whole week. Oh, I did. I suppose, yeah, his age group is the ones getting their vaccines now. I keep fucking, for some reason, whenever I think of mom and then your dad, I don't think like 50. It's weird. Was it the 1 shot or the 2? Do you know? Because apparently the second one gives you like fever-like symptoms for a day or 2. It'll be a while before you or I get it. But you need to get... Isn't there like 2 different doses of the vaccine you need to get? Whereas... Or does Johnson & Johnson have it confined into 1? I didn't know that about Johnson & Johnson, if all you need is the 1 vaccine or the 1 jab for them. Because I think Pfizer and Moderna you need 2. But Jesus, that'd be pretty grand if J&J got their shit together like that. Actually, where is your... Yeah, he only got... Jeez, that's great. He might be feeling a bit under the weather now for the next day or two. So just keep an eye on him. You know yourself. Where is your... I don't know why I'm googling. Where is Zur? It's likely that he doesn't have anything that I need. He's behind Dead Orbit. And he is selling the Monte Carlo, Gemini Jesters, Dune Marchers, and Astrocyte Virus. I think I have all of those. The Monte Carlo wouldn't be a bad old thing now. Speaking of Monte Carlo, you didn't see the race today, did you? Do I have it? 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 I do. I have the Monte Carlo. So I say, if I do have to go to Zert, which I'll pop down there now, it'll just be to get the exotic endogram for a random shit that I'll probably end up dismantling anyway. That was actually fairly shitty. Like, he's just cursed in his home fucking race. I say he would have been on for the win as well, because given how good Sainz did, that car was on the pace. Norris on another third place as well. Yeah, Max won. So Max came first, Carlos Sainz came second, and Lando Norris came third. Who was fourth? I can't remember who fourth was. I think fourth was Checo, and then fifth was Sebastian Vettel of all people. Hamilton finished in seventh, but he got fastest lap as well. Poor Bottas though. It seems like anytime Bottas gets fucked over, it's his pit team doing it. Like, the wheel fucking wouldn't come off. Whatever happened, I think it was a cross thread on that wheel, that the gun just could not take it off. So they ended up, after about a minute in the pit lane, they ended up retiring the car. So Bottas DNF. Yeah, so Bottas DNF and Lewis 7th. Mick didn't put in a qualifying lap because yesterday on free practice 3 he absolutely binned the car on top of Casino Square. Yeah, Checo came 4th, which good for him, because he still needs to kind of warm up to the car, so any kind of top 5 finish for him, in my opinion, is decent. I was delighted with Vettel getting 5th. I really was. What do we need? What was this one? Machine gun, ammo finder, and elemental light. Well, Ricardo he's still trying to get used to the car. If you notice, the majority of the drivers that have swapped teams last year, so that they're with their new teams this year, they're not doing great, with the exception of this race. In Imola, Sainz wasn't able to get the Ferrari to work for him. He made so many mistakes. Checo just wasn't... Today was a good day for him, but the last few races were kind of... yeah. Daniel is basically still learning that car. I don't know what's the story with it, because he's a great driver himself. It doesn't help as well that he's got Lando as a teammate who's been in the team for 2 years, who the team is being built around him now that he has his long-term contract signed since the weekend. Third podium as well, so it was always going to be Carlos first and then Lando, and then Carlos went to Ferrari, and now it's like Lando's top dog, even though they have equal teams. Yeah, but it's sad to see Ricardo doing or as far back as that. Mazepin behaved himself as well, which is strange but welcomed.
I think you have terrible need of my gifts. I return to the tower to find it empty.
Other than that, I don't think there was any more upsets in the race. I can too, but not until the end of the season. He's still struggling with that Aston Martin. So is Stroll, actually, to be honest. It's that just seems like a dog of a car this season. It's hit and miss with Vettel because his confidence has still got this shit after Ferrari. I hope he makes the comeback though. He's a great driver. One of the best on the grid, at least. I know the results aren't shown for it now in the last 2 seasons. But yeah. Trying to think. Yeah. Haas are fucked. Just gonna put that out there. Haas are pure and utter shithouse. I can see Nikita Mazepin's dad buying Haas next season and changing the name to Uralkali F1, because Gene Haas, he specifically said that he's not going to invest in the car this season. He's going to put any investments and any development tokens in into the 2022 car for the new regulations, but I can see them selling up before that. Grosjean's doing very well for himself. He got his first pole position in qualifying there, not in the race gone this weekend, but in last week's race. He did very well, got pole position, got his pole position award, and then finished second in that race. And I think he's doing IndyCar part-time. I thought he was doing a full season, but no, it's only part-time, I think. And he's coming back to Formula One for a couple of test runs in the Mercedes. He's going to be doing the practices for the French GP for Mercedes as well, so that's great. Who, Grosjean? No, Grosjean's not back he's not back full time in Formula One. I don't think he's ever going to come back to Formula One. He's Mercedes offered him a couple of test drives in the the Mercedes that won the 2019 season. So he obviously enough he jumped at that because he's able to drive a world championship winning car. And Mercedes will have him doing like a lot of their practices, so like FP1 and FP2 for example, for the French GP, just so he can drive in front of his home crowd one more time in Formula One. But yeah, he's still doing IndyCar. He's not coming back Formula One full time at all. I think if he does return to Formula One, it's only going to be as a development driver or a sim driver or something like that. Kind of like what Albon is now and what Hulkenberg is now. I don't think he's ever going to get a full-time seat again, which is a shame because he is a great driver. Magnussen is doing well for himself. He's in it's like the endurance over in America. You know, you have your LMP1s, your LMP2s, you have your fucking GT series as well. You know that one. It's kind of a pity because he is good, put him in a different car. Exactly. I mean, like, you saw him. I don't know if you remember at the start of the 2010s when Lotus came in, and it was Grosjean and Raikkonen in those seats for Lotus F1, and he was doing well. He was up in the points the whole time. He got podiums in Lotus. He had rapid pace, very good, very fast driver. He won his the feeder series that he was doing, you know, like F2 and F3, which was GP 3000 or Formula Renault at the time. So he won those. So it's not like he did a Latifi on it and just had money, so he like other fucking teams invested in him, or, you know, brought him up for sponsorship money. He's actually good, but you could see 2019, 2020, the Haas car was just terrible. 2019, at the start of 2019, though, him and Magnussen were doing okay. Like, they were getting points, not enough points, but still they were up there. But yeah, that car is just god awful. So they weren't ever going to be able to do anything with that. You could put Ayrton Senna in that car, and he's not going to be able to do anything with it. Mick Schumacher, any thoughts? Plenty of thoughts on Mick Schumacher. I think don't expect anything of him this year or next year. This year is a rookie season, as you know yourself, so he's developing. But I don't know if you're aware of this, but in Formula 3 and Formula 2, his first season in each of those series were average at best. So he'd have maybe one podium and then a couple of points finishes, and then out of the points for the rest of the races. And then he'd have, you know, he the first year he'd always learn. He'd always kind of, you know, take it easy with the car, pick up a few things here and there, and just learn. But on a second season in Formula 3 and second season in Formula 2, he won it. Because he took that first season to be patient and learn about things. So if the team is patient with him, then he's going to come back, and he will, and if they give him a car good enough, he will fight for points. Or at least fight for as much of a midfield spot as he can. Because who even knows what that Haas car is going to be like next year. But yeah, like you said, give him a couple of years. You see, Formula 1 is, as you know yourself, it's like everyone develops their own parts and buy parts, so all the cars are completely different, from the chassis to the aerodynamic capabilities, aero packages, to the engines used, even to some of the fucking nuts and bolts in the car, completely different to the rest of them. The thing about Formula 2 and Formula 3 is I prefer Formula 2 and Formula 3 to Formula 1 because the cars are the exact same. You have the exact same Dallara chassis, the exact same engines, the exact same aerodynamic parts. The only difference is the cars are set up differently to each other for whatever race they need it to be. So say, for example, a race like Baku. So Baku's next on the calendar. So a race like Baku, where it's like long straights and then tight turns, but it's basically long straights. You're going to change your downforce to accommodate for the long straight, so you'll be able to get more, more weight to the car, more push on the straight. That's the only thing you can do to those cars or to those chassis in Formula 2 and Formula 3. It's far closer, so it's basically the talent of the driver. So it's my opinion that Mick Schumacher is as a better driver than what people think he is, and he's proven that with Formula 3, Formula 2 in the same in a stacked field of drivers, but with equal machinery. Just the setups going into each races were different, and the strategies as well. But yeah, give him a year and a half, 2 years, and I think he'll come right, and he'll start rewarding the team for taking him on. Because Ferrari still want to bring him up. Like Matteo Binotto, again, as stupid as what the man is, after signing after giving Leclerc like fucking a long-term contract up to 2015 or something like that, and then getting Carlos Sainz for a year or 2 years. After Sainz signed the contract, a couple of days later, Binotto said, "Yeah, we're definitely going to bring Mick Schumacher up to the team." I mean, it's deflating for the drivers already there, and it looks like Carlos is getting the boot for Mick at some stage. So it's shit management in that half, but yeah, I can see him joining Ferrari anyway. I can't wait for the day they sign Mick for Ferrari. I want him to sign for Ferrari as well, but I want Ferrari to get their shit together first. I don't want them to sign Mick with a car that they have now. See, it's a massive improvement over last season. Last season's car was dog shit. But yeah, given what the car is like now, and he'd be picking up points. But I want him to fight for podiums. So I think everyone is in the same mindset that we cannot wait to see Mick in a good car. But I'm in the mindset of I don't want to see him in a good car yet. I want him to get a feel for F1, get a feel for the politics, for the actual speed and the cars and the brakes and all that stuff. But yeah, like you said, give him a few years. Give him a few years. Maybe at that stage Ferrari will get their shit together. Too early for him, yeah. And you never know. There's always that link that he has with Mercedes as well. Don't know if you remember, but Michael Schumacher, when he came out of retirement in 2010 to race for Mercedes for 3 years. And he helped build a team he basically... Lewis came in, once Schumacher retired again in 2013, I think. That's when Lewis came in. So half of Lewis's team used to be Michael Schumacher's team. So there's that possibility as well. Now, whether or not they'll go for it, because you have the likes of George Russell on the books for Mercedes, Esteban Ocon, Stoffel Van Dorn, who's doing a fantastic job in Formula E. Who else is there? Nikita Mazepin. I'll be honest with you, I don't rate him at all. The only reason he's in that Haas seat is because Haas needed the money. There's a lot of drivers in line for Mercedes, so it's unlikely that Mick might make the jump from Ferrari Driver Academy to Mercedes down through the years. But it's possible. Stranger things will happen. I mean, you look at Carlos Sainz. He was brought up in the Red Bull program, Red Bull Academy. Raced with Toro Rosso for a while. Was Max's teammate actually at the start. And then decided to peace out. Went to Renault for a year or two. So anything can happen, I guess. I just want anyone bar Mercedes to win this year. I have nothing against Mercedes or Hamilton. I just, you know yourself, just something different. Or not even, I'll tell you what, I don't even mind if Mercedes win, so long as it's a close fucking fight for it. By the way, if you haven't actually jumped on Now TV, the Formula 1 channels, I remember I was banging on about how much I really liked Formula or F2 and F3 because of the cars are all the same. They do show those live races and the sprint races and the feature races on Sky Sports, which is on Now TV. And I would recommend doing it because there's a load of really good drivers in there that will make the jump up to Formula 1 in the next year or two. Because you have the likes of Guan Yu Zhou. There's a new French guy there now, and his name is Theo Porter, I think it is. He's 17, won his first ever F2 race there in Monaco this morning. Youngest ever F2 winner, 17 years old. What happened to Now TV that I had to get rid of it? Ah, I see. I see. What, the hard... Hang on, the hard drive in the PlayStation 4 broke already? Or is it like an external hard drive you had? Okay. Leave that with me, because my external hard drive is on the way out now as well. So if you leave that with me, I'm getting paid next week, so it's not going to be next week when I pick you up on, but it'll be... Give me a few weeks, so when I'm picking up my external hard drive, my new external hard drive, I'll pick up one for yourselves as well. You can get terabyte hard drives that you just plug in and play for dirt cheap now anyway, so that's the one I'll be getting, so I'll see if I can pick up a second one for you. Yeah, no worries at all. Trust me, I've been there. There's absolutely nothing worse than having to delete space off like your hard drive and shit like that. It's not as if a terabyte goes a long way these days anyway. I mean, fucking a full Call of Duty install nearly takes up a terabyte. It's 200 gigabytes or something like that, like a fifth of a terabyte. What was I over here for? Oh shit, yeah, I had a quest to do. It's over here. Oh, fuck. How many fucking petabytes is that one gonna cost? I've, I don't know, I'm just gone off COD a little bit now. They absolutely do not need all that hard drive space, yet they insist on taking it anyway. I'm certain I just need to do that. Let's have a Google of it now. Season 4, right. Oh, there's a lot going into it. Jeez, there's a fucking lot going into it.
The challenge is met. Our blood flows together. May it lead to unity.
That's not saying that. It's saying 30 gigabytes, but that's for the 2020 Call of Duty. So I don't think they've released the file size of it yet. Where the fuck? Okay, this is some bullshit. It's the one thing I do not like about Destiny is that their servers get really fucky really fast. No worries, dude. Good night. Take it easy. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for swapping by as well. Appreciate it. Oh shit, oh fuck.
This is the helpless electors, the digger of graves, her mouth packed with red soil. I do not grant you safe passage. My tank is restless. Do what you came for. Fight well or die quickly.
Quick death, please.
You fight well, Guardians. A shame you must pay the price for your commander's pride. The Guardians need to know one. Not even to me. Going through
Throne?
the vehicle bay. My pilots enjoy a challenge. They shall have one.
Shit, I should be fucking hitting finishers on people. Get up, get up. That's not what I wanted. There we go. That's the last of it. Oh dear. Oh no. How are you with Archie? Totally had it covered. Totally. What was that? Tank just went from like 3/4 health to nothing. Just absolute decimation. I love it.
Working your way with me out of place. According to Amanda, you emerge near the power flames. Guardians, I have prepared further challenges for you. A banquet of combat to test your resolve. The Guardians are coming for your champion. They're not here for your hospitality. My father said you were such fun. You seek to drive a knife into the heart of my tank? My troops will defend its life with theirs.
Neat. Oh, I just realized you could get hit by those. Debris. The tracks were tearing up. Can this reach? Dude. I'm actually shocked that reached. Yeah, I'm not taking it. I don't know what to fucking do with it.
None had to die in the Kite Room. The blood of your champion will be on your own gilded blade. Kite, prepare your champion.
Prepare your champion. Oh, these armor pieces. Neat. Oh, so it's like an actual gladiatorial arena. Oh, fuck. I need to fucking take out that dead bringer again. I think that's the name of the gun. Looks like it's really kind of gotten a boost. Fuck you! Oh, fuck you. Where was I blasted? I got mega dicked.
I did not imagine this outcome.
No shit, bitch tits.
Your guardians have powers told of in the old stories. Our vaults are full of relics from those who underestimated us. If you ever cross the Vanguard again, bring a bigger tank.
You all right? I'm alive.
Where the fuck? Oh. He's in his usual place.
I've officially been commissioned as a recon agent by Commander Zavala. He wants me to track down the conspirators who tried to sabotage the ceasefire. I believe Keidel when she says she wasn't behind it, but let's not take chances. 2 assassination attempts is more than enough. Zavala looks at me, and I feel like he really sees me. Who I am, not who I was. He didn't say much else, just that it might be a good idea if I laid low while he figured things out here. I know it's taboo to talk about the people we were before, but the weight that's been hanging around my neck since I woke up in this body, it finally feels a little lighter. I doubt this is the last time we'll be seeing each other, Guardian.
Of course.
first spoke those words when I offered her the news of Crow's unmasking. She already knew, of course, as did Osiris. And without trust, we become like the cabal, fractured and consumed from within. I've sent your friend on a reconnaissance mission while I determine the best way forward. Empress Kaido will honor our agreement. This is an armistice, not an allegiance. Those who do not answer her call to leave Earth are criminals in the eyes of her empire, left to us to deal with as we see fit. Saladin will have words, I'm sure. But preserving what's left of the Cabal insulates us from further incursions by Zivora, the enemy of my enemy, Guardian. Until such time, they're out.
We got quests. Defeat Cabal using bow anywhere. Bows, sniper rifles.